Hello, YouTube viewers, and welcome to another edition of Ellen News Update, March 18th, 2011, Episode 4, YouTube Edition. I'm your main anchor, Erik Olson.
And I'm your co-anchor, Eileen Meier.
And once again, joining us live via internet, Mr. McLennan for our live reporter. How is everybody? Has everybody enjoyed their weekend so far? The week?
It's been, kind of gotten a cold lately, but other than that, it's been great.
How about you, Mr. McLennan?
I'm good.
Alrighty then. Well, then let's move into today. Yeah, I can't speak tonight. Well, hopefully it won't last. And hopefully I'll speak good for the rest of the thing. So let's move on to this week's top headline, shall we? This week's top headline. Supermoon rises, biggest full moon in 18 years, occurs Saturday night. Or at least when I read the story, they said it will reach its highest, closest orbit with Earth at 3 p.m. daylight time. So why say occurs Saturday night when you say it's 3 p.m. in the afternoon? Now, I don't know. I guess someone made an oops when they did the headline. What's your take on it, Eileen?
Well, maybe they were kind of like how I get sometimes, and accidentally they said PM and maybe they meant AM.
Or maybe later on in the day, too. You just never know. But that's a big oops. Especially if you're getting paid to do it. But, well, I guess you can't have everything, I suppose. Well, do you have any more closing comments on that, Eileen?
Nope.
Okay, then, let's see this week's top 4 headlines. This week's top 4 headlines. Number 1, TV's biggest moneymakers. And TV's big moneymakers is, of course, the shows. And the number 1 on the list is American Idol. What a surprise. Second, it's been on the news because of Charlie Sheen. 2.5 Men came in second place. And third place, well, Housewives. Or Desperate Housewives. One of those two shows. I don't know. I don't really pay attention to all that stuff anyway. So, plus, I stopped watching American Idol. So, do you have any comments on that, Eileen? The TV's biggest...
Well, actually, I am not that surprised about American Idol. Plus, this season, I stopped watching it after a while, but this season I'm watching it because I have a friend on there. Her name's Naima. So, I'm supporting her.
Well, that's good. That's always good. Well, hopefully she wins. It'll be a real bummer if she loses. But what's all? Pray for your friend there and hope she wins the grand prize. Or at least makes it to the final round. So, any more closing comments on that, Eileen?
Nope.
Okay. Moving along to number 2. TV reporter almost gets run over during a report on San Diego State. Now, this is a ESPN news anchor. He was doing a report when all of a sudden this SUV just starts backing up, and I guess this person wasn't watching his mirrors, or maybe he did this. This person did it on purpose. I don't know what. Maybe for a goof, or maybe some getting national attention. I don't know. But you would think if you're backing up in a parking lot or whatever, you would see a news reporter in the camera. You know, I don't know. What's your take on it, Eileen?
Maybe the guy saw, maybe the person who was backing up saw the person on, saw the anchor, on the news a lot and just didn't like him or something.
That could be. Maybe whoever the person was didn't like the reporter, yeah. But, yeah, still, Of course, the cameraman saved the reporter's life, which is good. But, still, I'm just amazed that, this person driving the SUV did not see the camera crew or the reporter. Because from what it looked like in the video, because they had a video when I researched the story, there was nothing really blocking the back window. So maybe the guy didn't pay attention, or maybe it was just something normal to do, or maybe it could be an assassination tip. Just never know. There's so many possibilities. So, do you have any more closing comments on Eileen?
Nope.
Okay, we're moving on quickly then. Number 3, biggest Facebook security threats. And of course, Facebook and, MySpace and Twitter has pretty much gone bye-bye in the news. Sort of, except for Craig Ferguson being... And of course, I think also George Lopez, aired Twitter, but MySpace has kind of died, but Facebook is on the news more than ever, and especially with Facebook, and they're somehow just able to be hacked so easily. Maybe because Facebook's faster and it's maybe more accessible for hackers, or it's better on their computers. I guess hackers think, well, since more people use Facebook and put more personal info and it's supposed to connect to families, we can get more people's credit cards and all their information. So we'll just go hack Facebook instead of MySpace. So, or maybe maybe the hackers use MySpace as a server or something. It's a possibility, and I'm going on a limb here, but I don't know. What's your take on it, Eileen?
I think Facebook in general is just really stupid. The only reason I have one is to keep a place for my photos. It's just really Facebook. It's so crappy that's why it's on the news all the time, because so many bad things can happen with it. Hopefully, soon it will get on the news for something good happening with it.
Yeah, hopefully.
It's like every time they update it, it gets worse.
Yeah. Well, hey everybody, let's go over to MySpace. The slow space. That's what it should rename it as slow space, because it's slow.
MySpace isn't that good either, but at least you can, edit your own profile and make it fancy.
Yeah,
that's
the main reason why I joined Facebook, because I heard not Facebook, but MySpace, because all the publicity of how bad and everything gets. So, I was interested, I went on it. But I also liked it because it's kind of like you can make your own personal web page, which I really liked. But now, since MySpace is updated and trying to make it more modern, it's gotten slower, slower, and slower, and slower. And it's just not good anymore. And, heck, with my web browser, I can't even listen to the music on it anymore. So, yeah, MySpace is kind of... But some celebrities still use MySpace and stuff, so I guess...
I just really think they stop updating them, because the original Facebook was awesome, and now it's just getting crappier and crappier.
And I think they should also go back to the original MySpace, or at least...
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, so, Maybe we should get a petition or something. Nah, petitions never work anyway. You know what we could do? Is maybe make a cause on Facebook.
Oh, that sounds so gay.
Well, thank you. No.
I mean, sorry. Didn't mean to offend anybody.
That's okay. It happens. Well, let's go on to today's last headline for today. Number 4. A rare double disqualification leaves national event without a champion. Of course, this is the basketball league, the National Christian School Athletic Association, if I remember correctly when I read the story. Apparently, it was a good game until both benches emptied and started having a brawl. And the refs there just said, well, both of the teams are disqualified. So yeah. Now, you would expect fights to happen in a hockey game. But a basketball game?
Well, basketball games, that's kind of normal. Because the remember the whole Pistons brawl? That was interesting.
Yeah. Well, I don't watch the Pistons, and I'm not a huge basketball fan anyway, so... Yeah,
but... people started hitting each other with chairs. It was like a whole wrestling match.
Yeah. You know, there was a time where they thought of banning fighting in the National Hockey League. What were they thinking? If they banned fighting from the National Hockey League, no people would go to the hockey rink. Because who wants to go or sit for an hour in a closed environment, cold? Well, maybe to cool off. But in winter, just so people can, 6 people on the team, I think, can just shoot this flat puck and just, into nets. No, they go for the fights usually. But, I don't know. Do you have any more closing comments, Eileen?
No.
Okay then. Well, that concludes for the headline segment of Ellen News Update, YouTube edition, March 18th, 2011, episode 4. So, right after this, you'll see our 5-minute break, and after our 5-minute break, we'll be back with our live reporter, Mr. McLennan. I'm your main anchor, Erik. Olson.
And I'm your co-anchor, Eileen Meier.
And we'll be back right after this. Hello YouTube viewers, it's me, Erik. Olson. I hope you're enjoying this episode of Ellen News Update. I know I sure did. This one went without interruptions this time. Of course, now I still do the show over the phone with Eileen, but for the live reporter scene, I voice chat via internet with Yahoo Messenger with our good friend Samuel J. McLennan, who was the former co-anchor of Ellen News Update, who decided to join us in the live reporter scene. Now, it's a bit shaky, but if you can hear him in the music in the background, good. I wish you good luck. Now, it took some time for me to edit and put all the graphics together, because I've been busy trying to get a job, a real job, and I'm just doing this on the side. But I think the show's going fairly well. This is actually when I'm recording this video, the early morning of Wednesday, March. Let me look here again. 23rd, 2011 at 1:30. The big snowstorm. Once again. I would have uploaded this episode, say Tuesday, yesterday, but like an hour and 30 minutes ago was Tuesday. But unfortunately, the internet went down, so can't upload it if there's no internet. So hopefully later on today the internet will be back up and I can upload this video. Hopefully, cross fingers. But anyway, we're gonna do one more episode this Friday, and then we're gonna take a week off. So wish us luck, and if you guys have any comments, please feel free to put in the comment box. Well, comment on this video on my YouTube channel or Eileen's channel, or you can tweet me your questions. Do you have for us for our show? If there be any questions, we can give advice and we'll air them at the end of the show. So I'm running out of time here. Got another 45 seconds, less than that. So, you probably noticed the green light. And you also probably don't notice the computer glare. That's because I adjusted the screen brightness not to get the glare. But yeah, I got a brand new green light, and I also got a new light for my fan there. It's an auto dimmer, so yeah, it'll be pretty good. So anyway, I hope you guys enjoy this episode, and right after this you'll see the list of websites that you can contact us in and submit your questions. And also, I gotta go. Bye. So, Mr. McLennan, where would you be reporting from?
Hey guys, you're not going to believe this. I actually got into
Really? Really? That sounds very exciting. Did you get to meet any of the judges?
Not right now. But right now the judges are currently prepared, and I keep, right now I'm hearing many failed attempts at a song.
Oh, I see. Does there seem to be any glass breakage?
Did you?
Wow, that song was ultimately terrible. What's your take on it, Eileen? Apparently that song gave her the giggles. Tell me, Miss McLennan, does this song actually make girls giggle or vomit? But apparently our co-anchor giggled. So, what's that?
Out the door.
Out the door! Well, Eileen, do you have any questions for our live reporter? Eileen, are you there? It appears that we have lost our co-anchor. We'll be right back. We'll check in with you later, Miss McLennan. So, this is Erik's can't speak well tonight. Well, we'll just be right back. Yeah. Mr. McLennan, how are things going at American Idol right now? Come in, Mr. McLennan. Wow, man. Boy, I wish I was Simon Cowell. No, not really. But, that one song, well, I don't know. What's your take on Eileen?
My question is, who is singing that? Because I know it's not my friend Naima.
I don't remember the name.
Oh, shucks. Well, maybe it's for the better, I suppose. I don't know. What do you think, Eileen?
don't know.
Well, we thank you for your live report this week, Mr. McLennan, and we'll be ready for your next live reporter next week. We'll be ready for your live report for next week. So, we'll talk to you later, Mr. McLennan. So, ends another great episode of Ellen News Update, YouTube edition, March 18th, 2010, episode 4. I'm your anchor, Erik Olson.
And I'm your co-anchor, Eileen Meier.
So, Eileen, before we go, we want to tell our viewers that if they want to if they have questions for us or comments on our shows, feel free to comment on the video, or you can tweet me, or you go to either my channel, YouTube channel, or Eileen's, or you go to our live reporters Samuel J. McLennan's YouTube channel, and you can leave comments there. So, do you have any closing comments that you want to put out, Eileen? To end the show?
Not really today. Usually I would, though.
Yeah. Well, do you think this episode was a lot better than what the last episode was?
It was more entertaining.
Yes, it was. And indeed it was. Well, stay tuned for our next episode next week. And the week after that, we'll be taking a little break. Because, recording these shows are can be quite demanding sometimes. So next week we'll have one show. We'll have episode 5, and then after that we'll take a week off. So stay tuned, YouTube viewers, and thanks for watching Ellen News Update YouTube edition. And once again, I'm your main anchor, Erik Olson.
And I'm your co-anchor, Eileen Meier.
Good night, everybody.